Did I go too far by holding my wife to the same chore rules? I met my partner, whom I will call Laura, during our final year at university. Shortly after graduation, she became pregnant, and we decided together that she would not look for work until after our child was born. When our daughter arrived, Laura stayed home full-time for the first 2 years. During that period, money was tight but manageable, and I worked full-time to support us. What was not manageable was the constant tension over housework. I would come home exhausted and still be faced with a kitchen full of dishes, toys scattered everywhere, and the expectation that I would clean, cook dinner, clean again, and then help with bedtime. As our daughter grew older and more energetic, the mess only multiplied, and I felt like I was drowning. The biggest point of conflict was the kitchen. I would walk in after a long day to find counters covered, dishes piled up, and food left out. I would clean it, make dinner, then clean the same space all over again. After that, I would go through the house picking up the debris of the day. Whenever I brought this up, Laura's response was always the same. She watched our child all day, so it was only fair that I did more once I got home. After countless arguments and feeling completely worn down, I finally gave in. We created a strict chore chart to stop the fighting. Her responsibilities were childcare during the day, laundry, grocery shopping, and handling appointments. Mine were cooking dinner, daily cleaning like wiping counters and picking up toys, taking out the trash, meal preparation, and the full nighttime routine including baths. This summer, everything changed. My company told me I would be laid off around late autumn. After many conversations, Laura found a job and became the primary income source for our family. I stayed home with our daughter and enrolled in an online graduate program so I could improve my prospects. From my perspective, things have been fine. I manage our child, keep up with my studies, and make sure the house is reasonably clean. I even load the dishwasher throughout the day so mess does not pile up. Laura, however, is miserable. She says she hates coming home from work and still having to do chores. She feels it is unfair and exhausting. This has turned into constant arguments. She insists that since she is now the one bringing in most of the money, she should not have to deal with housework when she gets home. Every time she says this, I point back to the chore chart and remind her that this is exactly what I did for 2 full years while working full-time. I was the sole provider then, and I still cooked, cleaned, and handled bedtime. I also remind her that I am not lounging around now. I am caring for our child all day while also keeping up with a demanding academic program. Law says I am being rigid and unfair for refusing to change the system. I feel like I am simply asking for consistency and respect. Friends we have spoken to are divided, which has left me second-guessing myself. I genuinely want to know if holding her to the same expectations I lived under for years makes me unreasonable, or if I am justified in standing my ground.